Hey guys, it's Brandon, aka the Workman's Pomp, and today I'm back at it again with a different water-based review. An Orthodox water-based by Charlie Dapper, New York, premium water pomade. Now, what makes this stuff unique is that it is at least advertised and claiming that it's a flake-free Orthodox gel-type water base that you can, has a firm hold, firm to heavier hold, depending on how you layer the product. And it can last all day. Now, to me, this caught my attention. I know, particularly, I don't really, it's really rare for me to speak highly about an Orthodox gel type. I mean, they're usually kind of middle of the ground. There's a few that have impressed me, and if you've watched my reviews regularly, you've seen it. But most of them are just kind of ho-hum. However, being someone who does a lot of outdoor work, you know, a lot of heavy sweating work, I like the idea and like using Orthodox water base because it's kind of like a one and done. You put them in your hair and it's done for the rest of the day. And if you need to restyle, mostly for me because I'm sweating often, I can just run a comb through my hair. So when Charlie Dapper reached out to me, I was really intrigued. I was hoping that they were going to send a product that would really amaze me. Does it amaze me? I guess you're gonna have to watch the review and find out. So the presentation on this is pretty legit. I like it. It's really minimalistic. I keep my house minimalistic. I keep my work minimalistic, my work truck. So this really caught my attention. Plus the product itself I've used quite a bit. The product itself is like this kind of almost neon aqua blue. And it reminds me, if you guys have played BioShock, any of the BioShock games like Infinite or just the 1 and 2, it reminds me of how the tonics and how the plasmids look. Isn't that kind of cool? I like it. I like the glass case too. It's in a 2-ounce jar, by the way. Popping it open, you can see it's kind of the typical clear water-based type looking thing. The scent on it, to me, you know, with Orthodox water-based products, you usually get a scent of kind of that lab-made, you know what I'm talking about? Like there's kind of almost like a chemically scent. I don't really pick that up when I smell this. To me, it smells like a light cologne, sort of kind of like Crew, but not really. It has like a sweet undertone to it that I think sets itself apart and smells really nice. I don't really need to get into scoopability too much. You don't need a lot of this stuff, but I will say there's usually two types of scoops on these types of products. There's either stuff that scoops out really easy and almost watery, or there's stuff that feels kind of like a cake batter. This is the cake batter type, which I prefer. Breaking it down, it feels really thick in your hands. Another thing I really prefer about different Orthodox types is I like the thicker products that feel thick in your hair, thick in your hands when you're breaking it down, and just a heavier feeling product when you're breaking it down. I like to feel when I'm applying a product, I like to feel that there's something in my hair. Now, normally, I cake stuff on. You know, I really do. But seeing as the Charlie Dapper, this is nothing against them, is in a smaller 2-ounce jar, this kind of made me be a little bit more frugal with my pomade usage, which is good because everybody is always criticizing me on how much pomade I use anyways. So, you know what? Thanks, Charlie Dapper. But the real fact of the matter is I found when using this, because when I first used it, I used a lot, is that for an Orthodox gel type, you don't actually need a lot. So although this isn't in a 4-ounce jar, which I know most of you are like, oh, it's smaller, you actually are getting about the same amount of usage that you would get from a 4-ounce jar from this thing because you don't need a lot. Now, combing this stuff back, slicking it back, it feels pretty thick in the hair. Now, it doesn't feel bad, but it feels like you definitely have a product in your hair. As you know, this is one of my favorite things. When a product starts drying up right away, especially an Orthodox product, it kind of pisses me off because it's hard to work with and it's really annoying. And that's usually, more often than not, a typical trait of these Orthodox types of pomades is that they dry up really easy. I changed my mind. I'm not parting my hair anymore. I'm going to go for a full pump, I think. This product, however, doesn't dry up. It stays easy to use for a long amount of time. I don't know. It doesn't take me long to style my hair, but I'd say it would stay pretty flexible for about anywhere from 7 to 12 minutes, it feels like. So, and it stays thick feeling in your hair, so you can get, you know, you can mess around, get a nice shape if you want. Like me, you know, I'm messing around with this pick, taking my time, getting a nice round shape, which another thing I like about this is you can get, for an Orthodox gel type, you can get a nice shape. That's one thing I like about it. I have, well, as you can see, this thing was filled to the brim. I've used about half of it now. I've been using it quite often at work. The endurance on this, well, sorry, I'm bouncing all over the place. The hold on this, it says on the top, it's a strong hold, medium shine. Now, strong hold can be interpreted as heavy, it can be interpreted as firm. Strong is kind of left up to your interpretation, I feel like. But to me, I feel like this product comes out feeling more like a firm. It's not overly aggressive like a lot of other gel types to where you're just like, oh crap, my hair is so dry feeling. But it's not so light like the medium gel types that it starts falling out immediately. So I would say, if I had to put it in the standard pomade terms, I would say that this is more on the firm side. The endurance on this, it'll last throughout a whole day of a lot of work. It's been 100 degrees here. I've also had to wear a mask because it's been freaking smokier than a mug outside. Actually, the air quality has been the worst in the United States for several weeks. It's getting a little better now. But anyways, so I'm taking a mask on and off all day. I'm sweating. And surprisingly, you know, the main hold, this main area, didn't have anything fall out. Now, because I'm messing around with the sides all the time, taking masks off, I got a little bit of flyaways, but I believe that was because of me. The endurance on this stuff for an easy to use water-based gel type is actually pretty impressive. I really liked it a lot. I was really surprised by it, and you know, I was just, I don't know, it just caught me off guard because I was expecting, I think I've said this before, but my perfect gel type to me would be something that hardens up but not too hard, stays easy to restyle but doesn't say like super dry in your hair, and just has good endurance in the heat. And this pretty much makes the mark on all of those levels, with maybe a few missing here and there. But I can say that for a strong hold, or in my case, a firm holding product that you can use just a small amount of, it actually holds up really well. And I know I'm kind of going into my overall thoughts right now. As a Orthodox water-based, I was super impressed by this, actually thoroughly impressed. More so than I thought I was gonna be. You know, it's always a hit or miss, and I hate to say, when I get a gel type, I'm always kind of like, what's this gonna be like? You know, is it gonna be another knockoff? But I can definitely say that Charlie Dapper kind of sets themselves apart. I think that this would work really well for, and I really feel that, like, kind of how the brand is branding itself, it's kind of like a gentleman's grooming type situation. You know, more of like a stylish type branding is what I would say. But it appeals to someone like me who who is like the average working person as well. You know, I don't consider myself very stylish. In fact, I don't know. I was surprised when these guys reached out to me because I was looking at their products and I was like, oh wow, this place is really nice. What do they want to do with me? But anyways, this is multifaceted in that regards. I think that like, people who are really fashion and I guess you would say self-conscious about their looks would really get a lot out of this product, and people who just want to throw something in their hair and get a reliable product will also get something out of this product. Anyways, if I had to rate this, I would give this product a 4.5 out of 5. This is an excellent water base. This is actually the highest ranking water base that I've ever done. So kudos to them. I'm that impressed with it. I will definitely be buying it again. Also, The guys at Charlie Dapper, which was really nice of them, gave my subscribers and anyone who's watching this, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe if you like my reviews. But they gave me a code to give to you guys for 15% off any of their stuff. They got all sorts of different products, gel type, clay, beard stuff, which I'll be getting into down the line. But it is Rodriguez 15. You can put that in at the checkout and it'll get you 15% off your entire order. Pretty legit. So anyways, let me know if you guys have tried Charlie Dapper, the brand, or if you've tried this product yourself. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and have a good one, guys.